Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. How are you? I hope you're doing grand. Well, with no further ado, let's just get into it. Well, you know, there's been a big talk about Kanye.
Yes.
And his, can I say sexual escapades?
Yes, you can.
And allegedly, one of his workers, managers or something, that is suing him for some kind of harassment.
Yes.
You know that as harassment.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, baby. Come.
Yes. Apparently, she is claiming that Kanye has inappropriately touched her while also letting her go from her job and not paying her. It's just wild. And apparently, I'm not sure if he's coming back with a counteract.
Yes.
With the fact that she was the one that was actually pursuing him.
I believe it's truth on both sides.
Okay.
I believe that she participated. This is my opinion. I do believe that because if it was that bad, why she wait now?
Yes.
The way I heard it, he gave her $1 million and whatever, and it was clear.
Okay.
But now she's coming back because I don't know. I think it's just the season. Mm-hmm. And for me, I am so sick and tired. This is just my opinion that these women, and Kanye got a thing for vanilla. He made that clear. And to me, if I was vanilla and the way that he talked about with vanilla women, I would never sleep with him. Ever. It's like an ego thing. It's like a so long I couldn't have y'all vanillas. Now I just want to just that's how I get it to me. Since I can't say it, yeah, I just show it. So, and I just feel appalled that he talks that way and sent messages, and yet you still work for him. Mm-hmm. Yet you did participate, mm-hmm. And now you quit. He fired you. He didn't want you anymore. You know, he said you became expensive. You wanted too much.
Yes.
And he said, you want to sue me, I'm going to sue you for counter. I truly believe that it was something like that. I truly believe, I do believe that he took care of her and she wanted more and more. Mm-hmm. Because I'm just saying, in my opinion, can I speak the truth?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Can I say it?
Mm-hmm.
You may not like me, but love me. A lot of white women, y'all want to go with these black men for the sex of it. And then they play you, they use you, and you look stupid. You look stupid. Now you want to sue and you want to do all of it. You wanted that dark meat. And you got it. Mm-hmm. All of it. Welcome to the club.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. I am sorry, but I just have to say it.
That is true.
You know, you think you got a good thing. And the way he treats, oh my God, never. See, the thing is, these vanilla wafers, they think that they can come, and that's what he called them, vanilla, right?
Yes.
So they vanilla, they come in and they think, oh, I'm white, I'm this, and I got this. And when they use you, or when the baseball players use you, or when they keep cheating, oh, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
You got them. Scooter-boo. Have them, because you think that because you vanilla, he gonna treat you better. They're broken, and broken people do broken things.
Yeah. So
now you got them, and now we see all this coming out, all of this stuff all over the place just coming out.
Yeah.
Just spewing, everybody is puking everywhere,
mm-hmm.
And so here she crawls out the woodwork. Yes. But I said, I know that because Kim said that Kanye had a very strong sex drive. Mm-hmm. And one time she said that he could do it all day. So I guess she was like, he ain't blowing my back out. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. You men, you white women, you want the man, he got the peen, and you and now you're hurt. I don't see how she can win this. No. I don't see it, because I can see in my mind I could see, because it wasn't no abuse like that.
Right.
She's saying it was harassment. But I could see that it could have been done on both sides, especially if I fire you and don't want you no more, because now you feel disrespected because I used you. But you knew that. I paid you. You knew that. You knew what it was, and that I didn't want you to know because he always said he was messing with people that worked for him, and then he married Bianca.
Yeah, who was working
for him. Go ahead, Lady Crone.
Yes. I think. Honestly, I think she's just somebody who's coming. I mean, even if there was some truth to that story, I think that it's almost perfect timing that she's coming out when there's allegations,
right,
or talks of Kanye starting his own adult industry tape business. So
he has a high sex drive.
It's clear.
Good luck with that. Been there, done that, don't like it. You think you will until you're in it. You could. Some women make Bianca hanging in there with it.
Yes, she is.
You know, I don't know if they have other people in their bed or anything.
Yeah. Hey, we don't know what Kanye's into.
We a freak. We know that.
Yeah.
He's a freak, and he ain't never hide it. So
that is
so
true.
I don't know what this woman, didn't he call her vanilla? I don't know what she thinking. But if you think this might, I don't know, they might give her something and settle out of court. But honestly, I don't know. I mean, it looks awful, but it's two sides to a story.
Yes, there is.
And like she said, she's showing all these tapes and stuff. And then I heard that somewhere somebody said she tried to take his phone and delete what she sent. If she's sending that to her, don't you think she was sending stuff back to him?
Exactly.
Come on. That's what I'm saying. I can't. And I hope you white women get this.
Yes.
A man is a man is a man. For real. Get away from that. Just be with somebody because they fit. And not for the freaky deaky of it.
Yes, and I would just like to make a comment on the fact that she was already a freak because of where he found her. Apparently, she was on a website called OnlyFans, where she was selling pictures of her body. And Kanye found her, and then he was just like, hey, I want you to come work for me. So she did and put her.
And he's always hiring women. And something wrong with his lips. Maybe he ate the wrong thing because he got a
weird little right here.
He done ate something that ain't right. Oh, sorry. That's just gross to me.
I get it.
And one day it was swollen. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's true. Only because I just noticed it today and I was looking at it.
And I remember when it was swollen. What you eating? Oh, stop. Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure what we want to know about Kanye.
But what I want to know is how's this case is going to play in his favor.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes, that is okay.
I want to know if it's going to play in his favor. Is he going to win? Is he going to lose? How is the case is going to work out? I mean, you know, I find this case is interesting, and you know me. You know, Baby Crone and I. You know, when I come on, I do cards. That's how we do our news.
Yes.
We do our news, we do cards, and we just see what is going on. So let's see about this with Kanye. Let's see what cards come up.
Yes.
Let's see how much fire come in this.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of fire and swords.
Because he is an air sign.
All right. Let's see. Because we know they've been shuffled. Right?
Yes. You saw me shuffling.
And you saw me shuffle. But you know, our baby shuffled before we even come on the air.
Yes.
So, because I really like my cards mixed up. I really do. I like to be surprised. Yeah, you are. So here we go. This is Kanye. Already.
I have time.
I already have friction. I already have Saturn. And I already have, what is that?
Leo.
Leo. I already have Leo. So we already see fire.
Yes.
Fire. I told you, we already see fire, and we already know this is sexual energy, and we already see that it's a hot mess. And here is the block. Huh.
Okay.
The moon.
The block for me was a man.
Okay, so here I see the block. What does that mean? I see what is that? Pisces?
Yes.
No, is that Pisces? I see Pisces, the moon's in Pisces. So what is Pisces? Pisces is about fish.
Yes.
So I'm going to say females, you know. So I see that Kanye have a thing for women. He has a strong sex drive for women. He really is addicted. Already is showing. To the right of him, I see that I have a question, but to the right of him, I see more fire. I told you it would be a lot of fiery cards. So here, I see a 2, and I see he's looking out. But I don't think he's pressed. I don't think this is pressing him with this woman. Okay. But let me go above his head. I see the lovers. But speaking of the lovers, I wonder how this affects his wife.
Okay.
That's where I'm seeing. So I think that this has got to have affected her coming out. However, she knows exactly what she married.
She does.
And she knows his sexual appetite very well.
She does.
To the other part, I see the Emperor, which is Aries. So he's very strong and very strong and very dominant. A very strong and very dominant force in this. I definitely see that. Here's another one. Didn't I tell you it would be?
Yes, he's surrounded by fire.
He's surrounded by fire. So, and right now he's warding this off. He's fighting this woman. He's going to go the distance because I don't want to get into a place like where people say they didn't believe, and what's her name? Cassie. This is a whole different case. You understand? I'm not saying, I'm just saying, just like you said, where he found her. What was the transaction?
Yeah.
You know, it was a lot going on. And I just think that he's going to keep this at bay. Do I think he's going to win? I think he's going to put up a really big fight. But I'll let you know. But before I go on, that's what I get. Baby, Crone, you go on. I was going to go on without you. I'm sorry, baby. Because you quiet over there sometimes.
What we have for him is him representing time. So there's a bunch of different birds in here, which is interesting.
Sometimes it catches you.
It does. So that's just showing you how he's taking the time to
let those birds be women.
Yes, and sit back and just like not react so quickly and be, I guess, wise in that sense. And then here we have the block being this man. And this could represent the energy that Kanye gives off to these women. And he's just trying, he comes in love and peace, honestly.
I truly believe that.
But these women,
and I can't believe I don't believe he hit women. I just don't get that from him at all. And yeah, he hit them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that he will do. I bet. And then we have the mice, and this is like you could bring back to his marriage. This could be eating at his relationship that he's currently in, or eating at him, because it's basically his past coming back to bite him in that sense. And he's just like, I did nothing wrong to you. It was, you knew what it was.
And this was before he was married. So if this was before he was married, Bianca can't get mad about this.
Yeah, that is
because true. She knows exactly what she's married to.
She's very okay.
And she probably know that woman. Because she had been working for him for 3 years.
Yeah, that is true.
So.
And then here we have the bittersweet that, like I said earlier, at the very top of the above his head. Yeah, that basically shows that this entire lawsuit case, it's like it was great when it was great, but now you've turned it sweet, bitter, and sour when it was a great, we had a great time, basically. It
was good, and then I let you go. I moved on. You wasn't the one, and now you're a bitter Betty. That's all. That's all. That's what I believe. Now, if evidence come out to prove me wrong, hey, I ain't got a problem with being wrong at all. But I just know situations like that are sticky. This is just somebody who just want to get money, who feel jaded and jilted by Kanye, who feel used and abused. But you brought it on yourself, honey.
Yeah. And then we have the family card, which goes back to, well.
And look, and for that, I have the Emperor.
Right. So maybe this could represent his marriage, or this could
I think so.
Okay. This could represent his marriage.
Family.
Yeah,
marriage.
Yeah, it could be representing his being, but it's not like he's sick.
Because the tree is a family. It's about a family legacy, about that. So I can see that.
And then at the very bottom we had the mask, which is very fitting that the Lily's was over top of that, because it's almost like she's changed face or showing a different side of herself, because she feels like Kanye was was different or changed, and she's like, you weren't who I thought you were,
I think that she was trying to play him. I think she was trying to play him. I really do. And I think she got played. And we've seen Kanye go through women.
Yes,
we've seen it. We've seen he went through a lot. Date them a lot, buy him a house, get him a Birkin, and get him on that scootable way. Thank you. Thank you for your service. She was just another one. And she just feel a way about it because of the season we live in. Down here, now this is about a year or so ago, and now you come from crawling out the woodworks like a silverfish. Stop it. I just don't like it. If it was that bad, you should have complained then and there. But you're going to wait time. This kind of stuff, I just think needs to stop. And I think that we need to stop making excuses for it. Because today is a new day. Nobody has to sit and be abused anymore. You don't have to sit on it for a year or 2 years. You don't have to anymore. So when you're coming out late like that, it should be a statute of limitation. Where no, this is no. And I'm not saying that these women are not putting themselves in precarious situations. I'm saying this is a prime example. This was a exchange.
Yes, it was.
You do me, and I'll give you. And when he had no need, he got rid of it. That is the way it's playing out. And like I said, if I'm wrong, hey, I want to know right now, how is Bianca dealing with this? Honestly, I think this has affected Bianca.
Aww.
Why? Because I see her sitting there cross, probably don't know what to think, probably don't know what to believe, right there, because this is her husband. And then I see the 5 outside of the house. It could be, I don't know, I'm going to run another card on that, but I definitely see underwater. And she could be in a place where she's not saying much of anything, because I definitely see the swords, I see water, and I see pentacles. So this is, to me, is a money grab. And I see that Bianca could be a little feeling a way about. Let me run some more cards, and then you could do. Yeah, I think there it is. I think she knows who he is. You see that, fella? She knows exactly who her king is. She knows exactly what he likes. She knows. And I feel as though when it comes under the under the 5 and Taurus, I feel as though she know Kanye done been in the world. He done a lot, did a lot, very experienced. And she know he liked that vanilla. He made it clear.
Yes, he has.
And now I just feel as though, I think it's saddening, because it's just more unnecessary attention. Because remember, her father had already had a problem with this, right?
Yes.
And so here we see Bianca, I could be wrong, but I feel as though she struggled. She had a little struggle with it. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I don't know if I leave my marriage, because it happened before, allegedly. I could be wrong about that, but I think it happened a year. They've been married for over a year. So we'll see. That's what I see. I just see, right now, that this is not a good time. Nobody wants to know this. This is horrible. I'm sure that she's talking to him about it, because I don't think he married a streaking violet. I don't. I think she's got gab. I think she says what she has to say. And another thing, I hear a lot of people always say, he dressed her, she dressed herself. She want to dress that way.
Yeah, she does.
Nobody can make you dress that way.
No.
She dressed that way because she support him.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks good on top of it.
Yep.
And a lot of times you all make it look like it's so disgusting. She look good.
Yes, she does.
The only people be mouthing like that are women.
Yeah, yes, surprisingly.
White women.
Mm-hmm.
They the main one who complain. I think it's just fashion.
Yes, they,
but go ahead.
They just have their voice of their own. We have...
Not that I can't afford to be racist or prejudiced. I'm just saying because the undertone of it is racial. Because he likes vanilla. Right?
Yes.
So that's why I'm speaking raw like this. Because that comment give me the right to say what I want to say with decency and order. Go ahead, baby Crone.
Yes, we have the birds.
I can't wait to hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. The birds, which represent, she hears what people say about her marriage. She still loves Kanye in that sense because there's this rose that he, as the gentleman, giving her coming off in
He's probably a good lover too.
Right, and like you said, she knows him.
She know
him. And
she know his appetite for love because he's so horny.
Right, so, and if it happened before they got married, she can't really be mad at it like that.
You really can't. But I guess it could be
hurtful. Right.
That somebody will do this.
Right. Or if you know that he might be capable of that because of his appetite, just the fact that he did that in a sense. And then we have the cutting off or the scythe, which she just wants this case to be gone, swept under the rug. Let's not talk about this.
Yeah, I would want it gone too. I really would. You have a question?
My question is, how does Kanye feel about this woman?
He's looking out. He's looking at the top of the bay. I said the words wrong. But anyway, I think he's looking out. And I think that he's strong. I feel as though he's got a lot of sun. And I think he's ready. I think that he's like, I'm not going to go out like that. You're not going to put me out there like that. And I think he's going to take on the energy of an Aries. And I think he's standing up. And I say, I'm going to say what just popped in my soul. I've been damned if you're going to go out there and wreck my name and think you're going to wreck my marriage. When you and I know we had an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you don't like it. And I think he got good lawyers. And as a woman, I can know how these things can be. Unless it was abuse.
Yes, I know. I saw it flying. I don't know how these things are getting in here. I think it's a fly. Oh, okay.
I get, just don't let it come near me because you know it's going to get hurt if it does.
Please don't come near us.
So if I get like that, you understand. Sorry. Okay. All right. So anyway.
She got the whip-de-whoop around.
I'm going to leave. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So anyway, back to my reading. What was I saying?
Talking about Kanye and how he will be damned if she takes
I just feel like I feel like you know what it was. Now you're going to wait now because the season we're living in, things are hot. And now you think you're going to take me down and drag me to hell? I believe he's saying, I be damned. That ain't going to happen. See, I love my wife. You're trying to ruin my marriage because you're trying to get over. You're trying to get money out the deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never hit you, hurt you. Everything we did, it was consent.
Yes.
And you know where I found you. This is how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel as though that this situation is dead. In other words, I feel as though the cards are saying to me is that this is putting my wife in a dark-headed space. I feel as though her father already have issues. This ain't helping the situation. And yet you're not going to destroy my marriage. You're not. I love my wife. This is going to be handled. And this is over. You're not going to take me down. I don't know if it's going to be a settlement. I don't even think it should be a settlement. I have issues with that.
Okay. Fair.
But if it's anything that he's done, well, I just think this was an agreement. She agreed because she worked for him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when she saw that there was some sexual tension, she could have left.
She could have.
But she didn't. because he gave her an offer she couldn't refuse. Go ahead, baby. Crone.
Yes, I see a bunch of water. We have like polar bear. We have.
It was good to her. Look at that bear. It was good to her. Go ahead.
Yes.
That's your read.
I was actually seeing it as the bear is her trying to come up against what he has anchored down and what he's trying to solidify. And she's just shaking up the water because the polar bear is in that water element. And because she's shaking it up and coming in, it's affecting his marriage.
I truly believe it has some kind of effect.
Which also has a bunch of water in it. So he's just, even if he's not emotional.
Because he has water for her too. And here's water in the background. Here's water here. Water here. I definitely see a lot of hiccup and water. Yes. A lot of emotion. And I think Kanye is I think he's livid.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I was wondering, because I was like, if he's not the one that's emotional, he's in an emotional environment because his wife is emotional.
I would be. And I think she's angry, and she probably know this girl. They probably worked together. Who knows? They probably had a Margaret Trois, whatever. I don't know about those things. But I definitely see that. So what else you want to know, baby Crone? This is good. What else?
My question is, I guess the final question could be, what house this case going to end out?
I was going to say that for the last. So I definitely want to do that. But I want to know, has this deeply affected Kanye's marriage with Bianca?
Okay.
That's what I want to know. Yes?
The ring.
Yeah. Turbulent time.
The star.
Yeah. And let's see, hopefully, but I think it's going to be okay.
A contract.
Yeah. Okay. Let me tell you what I see. I think it is hurtful to hear something like this. To hear that he was entangled in something like this and to follow through our marriage. I think it's a tumultuous time. But I do believe that in the end, they're going to be okay. At least the cards say so. Look, I'm just reading the cards, folks. That the cards say it's hard. It's hard that another woman is coming out. I would be livid if I had a man and some woman coming out making accusations enough to the media as if we don't get enough scrutiny.
Yes.
My family already got an issue, and now this, now it's coming out. He liked vanilla and how he talked to the women and the things he say. Oh.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm going to say this. I think that we are moving to a world, we are moving to a time where there was a time where white women, it'll always be an edge. But I think that when you get money involved and you're dealing with powerhouses, I'm thinking that these white women are starting to learn your color don't mean anything when it's talking about green.
Fair enough.
I think that when it's talking about green, once upon a time, you can cry wolf and get away with it. But now when you got money, you can afford to pay the best lawyers to get you out of stuff. And I don't think that they can get away with it. So they be careful. If I were you, be careful. Don't just sleep with someone because of their phallus or because of what they want. They're using you for their ego. And until you understand, you won't deal with them just like we don't deal with them.
Yes.
They're just men taking advantage of your body. And for a price, you sold out. That's what I believe.
Yes, that is
and
true.
It didn't end the way you wanted. Did he give you a Birkin and send you on your merry way? Who did he do that to? He did them all like that.
Yeah, he did that to Julia Fox.
And the other one that he took with the black girl. What's her name?
Amber.
No. This was the other one. Before Julia Fox, he bought her a house, I think.
Oh,
I can't think of her name. Light skinned girl.
Yeah, I
can't think of you all.
Know who you're talking about.
Right. And so I definitely think that they're going to be okay. I think it's hurtful, shocking, and I think that it's tumultuous. But Bianca, why give up your luxury life? For this? I wouldn't. When the loving is good and you got money and you live in a vida loca, and for somebody come with some old stuff about what happened a year or two ago, and you got video, he must have something. Anytime he's saying, I'm going to sue her,
That's
for
true.
harassing me. And it was said that she tried to get his phone to delete, but she was unsuccessful. She probably couldn't crack the code. Go ahead, baby.
Yes, and what I have is the marriage, ring, which shows that it is affecting their marriage in some form of way. We have the star card.
Sorry.
Yes, which represents hope, and both of them just wishing for this to just go away.
Go ahead, baby.
Yes,
I see you, baby.
And then we have the contract here, which basically, well, I mean, I guess he's going to find some type of way to put an end to this.
Absolutely.
That's pretty much what I got. It affects their relationship as well.
It has. Now, how will this end? How? I think obscurity for a while. It's just got to be humiliating. Because now, for me, to know that you're sleeping with white women out of a fetish.
Yeah.
And it's a lot I can say. I just don't understand. I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. But what I do see, I think that him and Bianca's and Doya's are getting their act together. I think that they are fighting this. And I don't think this girl is going to get away with it. And I feel as though she's just a jilted person that's been played and jilted. And I think she doesn't like it. And because the fire is hot, she feels as though I'm going to strike it. I'm going to get this buck. That's how I feel. And it's like, oh, no, you're not going to take me down like that. And if he is true, then I want him to win. Yeah. If she's true, I want her to win. Because I have no dog in this fight.
Right.
You know, I just, when I heard the things that was said, I found them disgusting, more than that, disturbing. You understand?
Yeah.
That he has that attitude towards white women. And what do I see? I definitely see here, I see a walkabout, a moment that he's going to take this and, you know, separating himself from a lot. This is embarrassing, actually.
It is.
You know, I didn't know this about him, but I definitely see they sitting down, they talking about it, negotiation and all of that. I definitely see whatever she thinks she's going to get, she's not going to get what she thinks she's going to get. And the outcome card in that, I think that he's going for his marriage. I think this marriage means the world to him. And I definitely don't see it ending at all. No, absolutely not. I see cups. And I see this woman sitting there saying, look, Kanye, I believe you. And I think whatever relationship they have, I think that him and Bianca is close. And I think that he's not going to do anything like that. I think this is just something coming from his past. And if they are into stuff like that, they're in it together.
Okay.
And last, I think that this is going to go away. The magician, this is going to go away. This ain't going to be around so long. Whatever this woman is doing, this is not cool. I think this is a money grab, and I think she was jilted, and I think she's bitter.
Yes.
And now you got all these videotapes, but what about you? It's not going to look good. It's not going to play in your favor. Your record, your past precedes you. And if he gave you money and stuff like that, it ain't. You're looking bad. I wouldn't have done this if I were you.
No, it sounded like you was given hush money and you didn't want to take the hush money.
And he could have gave up. Somebody said, unless I got the story mixed up, I think somebody said he gave her $1 million and probably a Birkin and sent her on her merry way. And I think she thought about that. I think I could get more. And that's what he probably saw in her. You keep trying to take and take and take. This is over.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do it. That's what I feel.
Understandable.
And well, that's what the cards said. The cards are saying he gonna make this go away. And I feel as though him and Bianca, he loves Bianca. And she's there, she's listening, she's attentive. And you see all her cups up, her arms are crossed like, I am not worried. I am not. Good. I do think it's offensive and it's hard to hear and accept because it put Kanye in a bad light.
It does, just towards women in general.
Towards white women. Because he don't deal with black women.
No, because he said that his phallus is apparently racist.
It's embarrassing.
It is.
But this is the state of many of our black men. And it's sad, right? Well, now, it's your problem.
Yeah.
And you think we mad? No.
You can keep that.
You can keep it. But go ahead.
Yes. I honestly like that. I feel like we learned pretty much everything, well, we could about Kanye. We see that it is affecting his marriage with Bianca.
Yes, yes.
But we also know that Bianca listens to him and is there for him and still supportive in this situation, even though she feels some type of way. Because like you said, she probably knows who this woman is. That's probably how Kim was feeling too when that happened. But hey, this is just a trend of his.
And remember, he's a sexaholic. So she knows. And if anybody has been married or been involved with a sex addict, you know. You know. So, but I think that he's going to make it go away. He is the great magician, and he said this is not, and I think this is all about his marriage. And yes, I think he has a strong appetite for love because he stay horny. And with that being said, is there anything you want to say?
No, that was good.
I think that's it, and that's where we'll leave it. That's what the cards say. You know how we feel, and that's all we got to say about this. You hungry?
Yes.
I am too. And with that being said,
sunflowers.